Yes! I'm a chemical engineering student here at Tulane University. That is insoluble. My high IQ is gonna give me an edge on the competition. Being able to think on your feet is gonna help me sail no problem to the $500,000. $500,000 ticket right there, but no key. Why? You can't be a genius without glasses.
Ian, now enter the house.
There we go! Yes! Bedroom! Honey, I'm home! As a huge, extreme Big Brother fan, I cannot believe that I'm in this house.
What's up?
I'm a huge Survivor fan, and I think Willie might be related to Russell Hantz from Survivor. The resemblance is too strong. I'm 99.9% sure of it. Yeah, I'm Ian, and I'm studying chemical engineering. So if the hot tub breaks, I'm the one to fix it.
Ian is kind of my type because he's wearing glasses and he looks a little nerdy. He's a cutie pie.
Mike Boogie.
We'll take my man Ian right here.
All right.
Jody, I'm sorry, I have to evict you.
Well, thanks, guys.
I've been watching this show so long, like since I was 10, that I can't believe that I'm actually here. It's not even late. Not even remotely late. I am determined to explore every square inch of the Big Brother house, and I'm gonna savor every moment of this great experience. I always thought these were metal. But they're cool. It's going on the fridge.
You gotta turn the thing on. Let's see. Where's the thing?
There's Ian. Scheming. Looking around.
What's he doing?
He's coming up.
Click
He's
up
coming
here.
up.
Click
He's
up
coming
here. He's pacing.
Do you think that this kid remembers that this little screen exists?
He thinks we're sleeping.
This is so weird.
Look.
He's doing it.
He's doing it.
What is he
Ian's doing something that's kind of strange. He's going around the house like he's a rat or something like that.
Why'd they do the crouch thing? I don't get it.
You really don't know where his head's at, and you're trying to get in Ian's head, and that's a crazy place to climb up in, is that boy's head.
so weird? Go kitchen.
Oh, you're making me nervous.
Can you not hear anything he's saying?
I can't. I am sexy.
What is he doing?
Grandma gonna give me a spanking when I get home.
Is he wiping on his butt?
Oh my god.
Does he think we can't see
I
him?
don't think he knows.
For someone who can remember every single thing about every single episode of this game, maybe he should remember that the HOH has a television wherein he can follow you all across the house, Ian.
What is that?
You guys, he makes me nervous. Put his ass on the block. Yeah, he needs to go home.
This sounds sick, but no one's here, so.
This is like the best movie ever.
Ian.
Ian has been making people a little nervous. He's been real jittery, and I felt like he had a very good chance to be nominated. Jen has really stepped up her social game, and Frank's probably the most popular guy in the house. So it was kind of an easy decision for me.
Ian, because Mike Boogie won the coaches competition, he earned the power to keep one person safe. And he chose you, so you cannot be nominated for eviction.
Ian and Frank are both being coached by Boogie. Ian should vote to keep his teammate Frank in the game. Hi, Ian.
Hello, hello.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict the lovely Kara.
Kara, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Hi.
This is ridiculous.
I'm not even here.
They've been egging me on about asking you on a slop date.
Oh, really?
Yes. Would you be interested in doing that tonight?
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. Nice.
Nice. This comes out of left field, but I have a soft spot for the cute little nerdy guys with glasses, so I'm gonna give Ian a chance.
Your lady awake?
Right here?
No, you gotta pick her up.
Oh, what? Oh, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay.
Man, she is freaking beautiful. I mean, holy. Yeah, definitely the hottest girl I've ever taken on a date.
Good evening. We'll be back in soon with a couple of drinks.
Perfect, thank you. I try to go on dates whenever possible. Please close the door. They tend to be few and far between because I'm pretty busy in my regular life.
Hey, you look great.
Thank you very much. Well, that reminds me, I did bring something for you.
Oh, it's perfect. It matches my outfit. I love it. Sometimes when I get nervous, I get a watering eye.
Are you nervous right now?
I was a little nervous, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite course in school?
Ooh, I really like inorganic chemistry.
Oh, can you please explain to me the difference between organic and inorganic chemistry? Because I always think of like when I go to the farmer's market or the grocery store, organic.
Organic means carbon. Carbon is involved, whereas inorganic is any combination of elements in which carbon is not involved.
Wait, say that again.
The date so far is going pretty well. She seems pretty interested in how things are going, so I definitely am having a good time.
What do you want to make a toast to?
Toast to Big Brother 14, hopefully a long summer in which both of us are here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. Cheers to that.
I definitely think that a showmance can help my game, and I think that if Ashley and I played this out right, we could go the distance. In the game.
Okay. Oh.
What's that? What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd you say? Oh, hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Hit me! Hit.
So Willie has been removed from the game.
Ian has followed the advice of his coach so far. So, which way will Team Boogie vote tonight? Hi, Ian.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict JoJo.
JoJo, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Ian, you are safe.
Just happened there? Joe, what the just happened? I'm freaking out a little bit now that Frank has been nominated for eviction. He's probably my strongest ally in this game, so him being on the block is just bad news.
So now we got him swept for 4 days. I'm chilled. Just never know, man. You never know in this game.
Don't worry, just give me, don't worry.
What just happened? She said something like, Shane's not going up next week, right? And I go, that's definitely not in the cards.
Yeah, well, you said it's not in the foreseeable future.
No.
While they still have the power, you have to be like absolutely no or absolutely yes. You can't give Magic 8-Ball answers.
I just didn't want to write a check that I may not be able to cash, but I said,
This is the Big Brother house. You can't bounce checks.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I am worried about it. I should be worried about it.
But don't right now. We gotta keep a cool head. Yeah. Cool heads prevail.
Okay.
One. Moving on. Don't worry.
Okay.
Shane and Brittany have a lot of power over Danielle.
I know.
And Danielle is all we need, and it's done.
I know.
We'll get past this, but we gotta be cool.
It's gonna be okay.
I guess we just have to trust Danielle then.
Yeah.
And Dan.
House guests, the results are in. The reset button has been activated. That means a new game begins right now.
Mind if I join you? Oh, it's all wet. Long day today.
Yeah.
It's a little bit difficult to flirt with Ashley and keep her attention especially when we have a shirtless Shane doing push-ups and sit-ups. I don't even know what the heck he does over there.
That's straight up gangster right there.
If Shane's shirtless workouts get, the ladies, that's fine. That's just not how I do things. I try to use my personality and, my brains. I actually was doing that same amount of weight earlier, except wasn't struggling.
Oh, yeah?
Ian, you're safe.
Come in.
Not much. Ever since the coaches joined the game, I've been feeling really alone. So at this point, I think I'd like to reach out and see what options are available to me. There's obvious closeness between certain people.
What are the divisions that you see?
I don't even know. My head is spinning. I'd like to be in something now. I want to be in one of them. I don't want to be in no man's land like, duh. I mean, I'm tight with Boogie, but it seems the game has completely changed.
Would you ever vote against him if you needed to?
I think it seems inevitable that I'm probably going to have to vote against him at some point.
It's pretty obvious to me that Ian's ready to jump ship from Boogie and Frank, and he's a smart kid. He comes right to the people who are in power this week.
Here's the thing, Ian. I believe that you're good to your word.
Good.
I appreciate that you know that you can't be rogue for long.
Right.
But if you're in an alliance, you have to be 100% tried and true loyal to the alliance.
It's a shame we can't rope Frank into this because he's strong, but God, what a mess. What a mess.
Ian needs to figure out exactly what he wants to do before Dan, Danielle, Shane, and myself are really willing to work with him. We need to know without a shadow of a doubt that he has completely detached from Frank and Boogie.
Yeah.
Come in. Here, you can sit here, Dan. I'm about to get in the shower.
Ian is talking about how he doesn't want to be a free agent.
I'm just, I feel alone.
I really like you, Ian. Obviously, you proved yourself. Are you truly reset and away from Team Boogie?
I do really like Frank a lot. That's the hard thing for me. I hate to sever ties. I think he's a good guy.
It sounds like inside you're ready to do that.
It's hard. Whoa! Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Alright, next time you see me, I'll be the big brother house pet. Woof! Who wants to see the big brother house dog? Someone needs to put the leash on me.
The other is A Dog's Life,
Sit, boy.
which is basically living like a dog in a doghouse, eating out of a dog bowl for a full 24 hours.
This is better than the have-not bed. I'm looking very forward to 24 hours of living the life of a dog. It curries me favor in the game with the other house guests, and they'll probably want to keep me around longer just because I was a nice guy. Woof.
This is bizarre, but do you need to go to the bathroom?
No.
Okay. I thought as a coach I had assembled the perfect team. I had drafted the bronze and the brain. And now...
Go team!
Woof.
Man,
You alright with the dog?
join the party. Oh boy.
Now that Frank didn't win the veto, I think now's the time I should solidify my alliance with Dan, Danielle, Brittany, and Shane. I think we can go pretty far in this game.
Obviously, the four of us hadn't been together since we discussed, and so we were all having a round table discussion.
I want to do whatever you guys want to do. I'm in for it, yeah.
I'm very excited about Ian committing to me, Brittany, Shane, and Danielle because he's a trustworthy number, and that's gonna help me get further in this game.
We can do our name.
Hold on, let me just guess some. Quack Pack.
Nope.
Duck Squad.
No.
Duck Tail.
No.
Does it have anything to do with a duck?
No, but I do like the Quack Pack.
I kind of like that too.
The Quack Pack?
No, we can just do this. That can be our symbol.
Ian reminds me of a younger version of myself. He's a little crazy, a little kooky, but he's very trustworthy. If I have the opportunity to run all the way to the end with this kid, I'm gonna do it.
We don't nominate each other unless there's no other options at all.
Which means final five.
Which means final five.
1, 2, 3.
Quack pack.
Oh, that's it.
That's
it. It's a freaking quack pack.
Just eating cookies, story of my life.
Adorable.
He looks so good tonight.
Oh, thanks, Ash. It means a lot to me.
Top 10 life moments right here for Ian.
This is like in the top 3.
Top 3. Would you spray tan Ian?
Of course. Could you shave for the spray tan?
My mom would disown me if I shaved my legs.
As opposed to the running around naked.
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah, it's totally different.
I'm Sharon. I'm Ian's mom. We've been watching Big Brother with Ian since he was 10. We knew Ian was intelligent at a very young age. When Ian was 2 years old, he could read. At age 3, he knew all the moons of every planet and could identify all the flags of the world. I think Ian's intelligence in the Big Brother game is not a good thing. The people in the house, they're scared of him because of his memory.
Do you know all the periodic table of elements?
Yeah.
It's calcium.
Ca.
Potassium.
K.
Silver.
Ag.
Sulfur.
S.
Nitrogen.
N.
Hydrogen.
H. Calculus you can do if you can add 1 to a number and then divide by the same number.
What is going on here?
The Earth has a magnetic field around it, and the aurora borealis is perturbations in the magnetic field.
Huh?
Spin the bottle. Ian has never had a very serious girlfriend. Ashley said he was a cutie pie. He does want a good-looking girlfriend with brains.
What does quantifiable mean? What does lackluster mean? What's retribution mean?
What's the most beautiful place you've ever seen?
My mom's belly.
Final 2 deal to you.
No, I would like to take the final 2, right?
Oh, stop it.
It is the nerdy guy with the hot girl.
Wouldn't mind putting a little icy hot on my back, would you?
No, where?
They are the true life Leonard and Penny from Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my God. Heaven.
Ian has been loyal to Frank with all of his votes and should vote to keep him tonight.
Hello.
Hi, Ian.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Janelle.
Janelle, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Ian, you are safe.
Will was just upstairs with Frank.
Yeah, I know. This is not good.
Run upstairs and do some detective work.
I'm currently part of an alliance called the Quack Pack with Dan, Danielle, Brittany, and Shane.
1, 2, 3.
Quack pack.
So I just went upstairs to make sure everything was all clear for us.
Come on, guys. What's up? Well, Guy?
Boogie? No?
He's asleep, man.
Ready for tomorrow morning?
Know it.
Plans still the going?
Probably.
Probably.
You never know.
Oh, Jesus. You know I don't like surprises.
And we do have a chance to take a shot at some big targets if we really wanted to. I mean, because there are people in this house who have been trying to get me out of the house the last couple weeks. My main worry is Dan.
It's gonna open up a huge can of worms.
I've been in the line of fire for 4
No,
weeks.
I know. I mean, God.
Would you vote either? You'd vote how I wanted you to, though, right?
Right,
No matter
right.
who it was?
Yeah, sadly.
Okay.
Dan is part of the Quack Pack. I don't want him going home. My goal right now is to get Quack Pack members to the jury. I don't know. Oh, it's messy.
Let's say Dan did go up and we sent Dan home. Danielle's out on the island by herself. We rope in Shane and Brittany. We've got 5 strong players, okay?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dan was gunning for me these last 2 weeks, Ian.
I mean...
And who am I more threatened by, Will or Dan? You gotta think of it like that.
I just feel like Will's word is dirt.
To me, Dan's word is dirt. But it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, but so early. My honest advice is don't rock the boat. Keep this week calm waters. We're looking at bloodbath ahead if we freaking shake things up.
Hey, Ian, do your thing.
Stay up a little later.
What? What happened?
I got in Frank's ear. And I said, dude, I think the name of the game this week is Don't Rock the Boat.
I am extremely concerned about the veto being used at this point. I am freaking out.
We can go into panic mode later.
Who's he thinking about replacing? Shane?
No.
Me?
No.
Dan?
I think we're okay, but we're not going to be sure, and nothing that any of us say is going to change it. So we need to just keep our fingers crossed. He's just scared of Dan, that's all.
Since when?
Since he tried to vote him out pre-reset.
I'm glad that Ian has come to us with this information. Obviously, he's still like whatever, a quack packer. I'm so embarrassed that I just said that. You cannot trust Frank. On one hand, he works with Mike Boogie. That's a big red flag. On the other hand, he wears his hair like that in public, therefore has no shame. Therefore, you can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth.
Danielle, you understand that you cannot tell Dan this.
Hell no, I'm not telling Dan this.
Yeah,
Dan will go into panic mode.
Dan will go into panic mode and then tell on me, and then it'll be more likely the day goes up, or I'll go up.
I'm not breaking
And then
my
the
word.
freaking quack pack's known at that point, because then they know that there's some inner working between us.
No, I'm
and then
not
you all are.
It's so hard to get enough pepper out of that grinder. You gotta take forever to do it.
Hey Frank, you want to have an ice cream date later?
Yeah, we could do that.
Asking other men out on dates, really?
I definitely want ice cream, but I also wanted to see if I could get some information about Will, maybe seeing where the house was going, if they're going to vote for Will to stay, and I kind of wanted to go on a date with Frank, too.
Ashley, I respect you making a move. I like that. You're not waiting around for a guy to come to you,
That's right.
He hasn't asked you out since the slop date.
I was gonna make her dinner.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was.
Ashley asks Frank on an ice cream date. That's supposed to be my flirtmance.
Well, you're dumped.
Not good, not good.
What do you feel right now?
Worried? She shouldn't be going on dates with Frank.
Yeah. You think she's gonna make out with Frank tonight?
I really hope not. I would actually be kind of jealous. I thought we were exclusive. Come on. Frank and Ash have been up there a while.
Don't worry about it. Hey, stop it.
Stay focused.
I'm thinking they're probably doing something. I don't know.
It's official. With 5 votes to evict Will leave the house tonight. But let's see how Ian votes. Hello, Ian.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I'd vote to evict Will.
Will, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Like I say, you always will.
We're good. I need to talk to Brittany about a conversation I had with Boogie right before the live show.
If you win, who's gonna put up Brittany? No. Who? Shane. Yeah, I guess. Think about it ahead of time.
With the Quack Pack in power, I want to be sure that everyone in our alliance knows what's happening in this house.
Boogie in the bedroom today, he goes, who would you put up? And I was like, and he goes, Brittany. And I just told me, it's like, no. And then he goes, Shane. And I was like, yeah, Shane.
What do you mean they said my name?
Yeah.
So they're coming after me now?
Evidently. Yeah, I mean, that's scary.
Why are they coming after me?
That's what I don't get.
They have to go. End of story. I just have to convince Shane that they're coming after him.
Alright. Put up the 2 of them. We just make sure Shane does that.
It has to happen.
I hate to say that, but
Now that I've gotten the information from Ian, who is like our little spy, that Boogie will be coming after both me and Shane, it's like very obvious to me, there's no question that Frank and Boogie need to go up on the block and that one of them needs to go home this week.
You have another date with Frank tonight, Ashley?
I don't know. I wasn't asked.
You ain't gonna follow up?
Yeah, I think I might have to ask. Would you like to do a date tonight?
That sounds fun.
All right, sounds good. What time? 9?
Okay.
All right, meet you at 9. Pick you up. Ashley and Frank went on a date the other night, and I'm not really sure what went on during that date. I have a little bit of competition now, so I gotta definitely step up my game. Ain't nobody gonna get between me and my flirt mance.
Where did Shane hide it? Look. Someone hid that.
There it
for
is.
me.
It's right there. It's okay. Lay down, Ian.
Last week, Shane told me about a cream product that he uses to remove hair from his chest. I usually shave my chest, but I figured since I have a date tonight, I might let Brittany do some manscaping on my armpits.
I'm really talented.
Good.
You're in good hands.
Good.
Nobody wants to go out with Ian whenever he has pit hairs that are freaking taller than trees.
But there's nothing I can't do in these. What's that?
There we go, Ian. Close your eyes.
Fresh cube.
It's a zucchini, but we're
Fresh zucchini. Just relax.
Perfect.
Everybody calm down.
10 minutes.
You're very vulnerable right now. We realize that.
In real life, beautiful women don't hold me down and rub things onto my body very often, so this is definitely a pretty awesome occasion.
Looks like there is literally some sort of dead animal in your arm right now.
Ian's like a baby gorilla. It's just like 9 inches of hair coming out of his armpit.
It's like a multi-ferret.
Don't move! Arm up!
Come on, Ian.
Stay with us! Stay with us!
How's the pits?
No, I feel alright. Little tinge in the pit region.
I think the dinner's about ready, friends.
Hurry up, I don't want the burning me. Are you on
This
Click.
is awesome.
Yes.
Oh my god,
You are
this is
Braden.
awesome.
Yes, I'm brave.
Yeah, it burns like hell. Holy
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
burns like
Oh my
hell.
god, it looks like
Fold
a
it
dead
over,
animal.
Oh my
My
god.
god, it burns
Oh
so
my
bad.
gosh.
Okay, all right.
Okay, good job. Yeah. Yeah.
Ian should definitely be thankful. The results turned out amazing. Ian looks so much better with no hair under his armpits. Bless his heart, the guy, they had tree trunk roots.
New man.
Let me see. Hold it up. Let me see.
Oh my god.
Oh, it burns. Definitely not gonna be doing this to any other body part. But I guess now I'm ready for my date.
Good job.
Good job, ladies.
Raise your arms.
Now that I'm ready for my date with Ashley, gonna make her a nice pizza. It's almost done. Should be fun.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's not bad.
Pretty good.
Good job, Ian.
Thanks.
I don't know if I should have another piece. Oh, are you full?
Yeah. Because I had those chicken fajitas earlier.
Oh yeah, those look good.
Yeah, that's my lunch technically. Because I didn't. Forgot breakfast, I forgot lunch.
I know, I heard. Did you ever go to the bathroom?
No.
You're gonna have to go after that.
Yeah, I definitely am. Ugh. I'm gonna wait until it'll be easier, though.
Yeah. After the second date with Ian, I've come to realize that me and him are just really good friends, and I think it's mutual. It was very bubblegum compared to the risque date I had with Frank.
I think the date with Ashley was okay. If Frank happens to walk out the door this week, I think I'd be pretty happy to be a shoulder for Ashley to cry on.
Fun date.
Definitely.
Ian, you're safe.
Thank you, Shane. This is really exciting. I'm in a great position. This game respects big moves, and best of all, Boogie and Frank didn't see this coming, and they sure don't think I had anything to do with it. Hopefully, they never will.
By the way, Pimpin', I don't think it's Brittany we need to be mad at. Yeah.
Brittany, who is it? Dan?
Don't let him fool you, son. Don't let him fool you, dog.
What do you do? Convince Brittany and Shane to take a run at us. Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yes. That's how I referred to him as well.
I think it's really funny that Frank and Boogie think that Dan is the one that released this information. He's not the wolf in sheep's clothing. I am.
This game's getting real. You alright, Bubba?
Could be better.
Yeah, I know. This is not gonna be an easy decision.
For you?
I mean, yeah, it's tough. You don't have to choose between two teammates.
I know, but...
You're kidding, right, Ian?
Huh?
Are you kidding me?
No.
You're not kidding me? You're not sure you're voting for me to stay?
No, I'm voting for you to stay, but I mean, it's not easy to vote.
Okay. I'm like, I'll leave now. I need you to do whatever you can. I'll give it a good shot. Because
I can't blow my cover here. I just have to make sure that even though I plan on voting Boogie out of the house, that he doesn't find out that I've been working against him. That would be safer for everybody, especially me.
The tight spot. This is doable. Extremely doable.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah.
As a double agent, Ian masterminded a blindside against his former coach. Will he seal his fate tonight? Hello, Ian.
Hi.
Please cast your vote to evict now.
I sadly vote to evict Mike Boogie.
You might see things you don't like, but I respect you in every single word. Take these.
Okay, cool, doggy. All right.
My heart ached for Boogie all day knowing I was going to have to vote him out tonight.
It's a good game, everybody.
You come to respect and admire someone like that so much that I couldn't let him walk out there and be completely blindsided.
Good luck.
No backbone. He gave you $3,000.
Sorry,
He saved you the first week and you can't even give him a vote?
It was a done deal.
It doesn't matter. That's why I'm saying if it's a done deal, at least give him a vote. Give him your respect. Give him your loyalty.
The correct answer is 419 seconds, which means congratulations, Ian. You are the new head of household.
I really tried to throw that HOH competition. The Clap Pack's gonna want me to go after Frank, but I don't want to be the one to have to do it.
I got your back.
Not only am I very uncomfortable with having to make this decision, I only have about 2 minutes to decide.
We got you, dude. Just breathe, man. No matter what happens.
going on, buddy?
You gonna put me up? Just tell me if you
don't want to.
Huh?
I don't want to, but I'm freaking out. Are you gonna f me because of that vote?
I will not.
Of all the people in the house, Ian is one of the last people that I think I'd have to go up to and ask not to nominate me. I'm just as mad as I can be at the kid because I don't know what he's thinking.
I know that they got to you. I know that you didn't probably want to do that. I hope you still got my back, because if you got my back, I got your back. Let's get Joe out at least. Just, I promise I won't go after you.
Can Shane and I talk?
Going after Frank by putting him up on the nomination block from the onset is a crazily risky move. The best way to get Frank out of the house is to backdoor him. You don't want him to have the opportunity to play guaranteed in the veto competition.
The only way that we make sure that one of them go is if we nominate them both. Ian, I hate to put you in this position.
It's done now. It's Frank and Ashley going up in it. Any word?
A minute for you?
Yeah.
Just a
Give me
second.
a minute. What?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to say.
Okay.
I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes.
Alright. I'm sorry. Alright?
Yeah, just shocked.
You wanna go in there?
There you go, man. Hey, give it a
What do you
shot.
want now? Alright? You're gonna screw me over? Because if it ain't them two, you're going up against Shane. Alright? You know that?
Yes, sir.
You give me a week?
Positive.
Okay?
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
I'm going. I hate to do this, Frank and Ash. I'm sorry.
Give it to me.
Sorry, buddy. As a Big Brother expert, I saw this coming a mile away. The Quack Pack should have tried to backdoor Frank instead, but now we have to fear the wrath of a very angry Frank.
Y'all thought y'all get me and Boogie on the same night? I don't think so.
Don't let it get to you.
Taking advantage of him like that. You should be ashamed of yourself. Ian, come here, buddy.
Now we get Joe out. We get Joe out. We have the votes, I think.
They're not gonna do it, Ian. They're gonna want to screw me.
Let's go.
Sorry, Ash. I wish I had two of these jokers. I'm in the spot again, but I'm gonna use it on myself, Jules.
Ian, you must now name a replacement nominee.
Joe, you had a chance to plan the Shamrock thing. Nothing personal. Pop a squat, man.
Oh, Joe's going right back up. Why not? I already been on the block 2 times. Why not 3? I can get off the block just like Frank can.
Sorry, Joe, but vote Joe out. Ashley deserves it more than he does.
Please don't be upset. I'm sorry.
I told you this was gonna happen a mile away. Listen, you screwed me.
Ashley, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
I'm gonna miss Ashley severely. She got caught in a huge power struggle, and that's not how this night was supposed to play out.
Cowards! I ain't gonna lie to you, Ian. You're a terrible person, and that's the truth.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you screwed.
I feel so bad for him, Frank.
Feel bad
please
for him?
Don't make him
Y'all just
feel
sent home the
worse.
only 2 people I had to work with. Feel bad for me, Brittany.
I do, but please don't make him
Been nominated
upset.
5 times.
Please don't make him upset, please. He can't, Frank, he doesn't have
He should feel upset.
He doesn't have the emotional strength that you do. Please don't yell at him.
Well, I mean, everybody needs to know that's not right. Y'all weren't right to put him in that position. He's feeling like this because y'all talked him into it. Y'all not see that? Don't blame it on me.
I'm
Y'all
not.
give
I'm
it to
just
him.
asking you to please not yell at him.
Y'all should feel ashamed of yourselves. Doing that to Ian and sending that girl home? Just because of me? Just because y'all are afraid of me? Y'all did it. Don't act like I'm getting mad at him just because of myself. I did it because I'm doing it because of y'all.
Okay, so please yell at me, but please don't yell at him.
The house is already completely against me. I can shout at the top of my lungs at this point. Everybody wants to send me out. I go up every time.
person.
No, you're not. For what? What did you do?
Did you see what I freaking did out there?
You're not a bad person, man. This is chess. That's all it is.
Terrible person.
No, you're not, man. I hook you up with my sister. That's how much I think of you. And I don't tell anyone that.
I'm gonna burn in hell.
What?
I'm gonna burn in hell.
For what? What did you do?
I did that.
Dude, that looked like someone who wanted to win the game to me.
I don't want Ian beating himself up. I've got to keep him headstrong in this game so he can make the next big move that I need him to. If he's doubting himself, that's going to be a lot more difficult to get done.
You may think you're quick, babe. You're ready. Renegade, dude.
Shane, let me talk to you. Danielle, if you want to talk, you can.
Did you get it?
The ball was in an okay position, but the last person who goes will get a better shot at the ball because it will be knocked into an easier position. So I walked out.
Nothing? How close you come?
It's too close.
Did you get it in the thing? Or not? That's cool, dude.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go get it right now.
Get it.
Nope, because I know you're waiting for me to do it. I'll rat you out in a second. Playing games with me. Acted like he went and burned his coins because they're buried in
I
there.
wish Dan would rat him out. He's being an ass.
Hey kids!
What?
Rap City, baby!
He got it.
Ian wins a veto. I'm disappointed in myself. I could have avoided Frank's wrath, but I missed my chance.
Good job, man.
Did you get it?
I win the golden veto out of the claw machine when the adrenaline's rushing and you need this thing. It feels really good to have it in the palm of your hand.
What happened to you? What happened to you? Look in the back. Don't tell him. Just look in the back.
I see the balls. Oh my gosh.
I got a veto.
Nice. Now that Ian has won a veto in this Pandora's box situation, I don't know what to think at this point. I need to talk to Ian because this could change my mind as far as what I'm going to do for nominations. You gonna be all right if I put you up?
I mean, I don't really have a say in it, do I?
Well, no. Here's what I'm saying is, obviously, you know you can pull yourself off.
Right,
automatically.
which is what I would do. Hey, Britt.
Here's the deal. I was gonna put up Dan and Danielle. Y'all both know this. Now I'm gonna put up Ian and Danielle. Because it means Dan might not be able to compete. I would still put up Dan and Danielle. But Ian, you looked out for Dan yesterday, and I just don't know if you're gonna look out for him this week. I don't know why you're looking at her right now.
Do what you do. Do what you do. Do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
All right, Ian. I mean, right now you're saying things that are making me think I can't work with you going forward.
It's not that. It's just that I don't want to, taint any decision. I don't want to do anything. I didn't expect this. It's weird. I don't want to be sitting here just being like, get these out of here. I don't want to. I don't want to play that. I just have a veto.
You don't want to be like that. Y'all were like that yesterday with me. So let's not sit here and act like that's a bad thing to do.
That's true.
I think we need to just take
chill.
you need to think
chill
about
for
it.
now.
This week, I need Dan to go home. It might be my best option to nominate Ian so that he'll use the power veto on himself and I can backdoor Dan.
You guys want to talk? Or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do what you do. I mean,
You're saying that if you put Ian up, then he doesn't have the option to use it on somebody else.
Exactly. He's too easily influenced.
If you put the both of them up, you guarantee that you get one of them out.
No, I don't.
Not if Ian uses the veto.
Exactly. Did you see what he was acting like whenever I was asking him? Wishy-washy, magic 8 ball.
He probably wouldn't use it if you told him that you were going to put me up if he did.
It's something to think about.
I need to go tell Ian that.
I'm doing everything I can to keep Frank from putting Ian up on the block because I know that if he puts up Dan and Danielle and then myself or Shane win the regular veto, by using both of the vetoes together to save Dan and Danielle, we can keep all 5 of us in the house this week, no question.
I'm not gonna put you up. I'm still gonna put Dan and Danielle up. Obviously, I don't want Dan to talk you into using that.
Basically, if you use it, Frank's gonna put me up.
that gives me zero incentive.
Yeah.
despite the fact that I'm gonna have to make a decision between Frank and the Quack Pack, the decision really needs to be, what do I think is best for me in this game? You know, do what you do you, is what I'm saying. And
well, I thought we were doing we.
My whole plan of getting Dan out the door hinges on my trust that Ian won't use it on Dan. Problem is that I'm having a hard time trusting Ian because he just screwed me over. If I can't trust Ian, I might have to put him up on the block because then I'll know that he won't use the veto on Dan.
We're working together
yes,
tonight, Ian.
Yes, we are. It's just I get scared whenever I have to make decisions. So.
Yeah.
Ian, yours.
Thank you, Frank.
Ian, since you won your veto first, you make the first decision.
I have decided not to use the power of veto. Sorry, guys.
I have no idea what just happened.
What just happened? I have a strong suspicion that Frank knows I've been playing both sides since the reset. This is bad. So guys, how's it going?
How you doing?
Not too pleased. Little blindside action this morning. I don't know what you're doing, bud, but I mean, what?
Well, you thought you were covered by all bases. You told me that the other day. Now I'm going to send Brittany home, and you're not going to be covered on all bases. You'll be by yourself. Should have never went against me, Ian.
I was working with you when I didn't use the veto.
You weren't going to use the veto because you thought Brittany was going up. Don't say you were doing that for...
That's not why.
You don't raise your voice in here. You can step outside.
Thanks, I will.
All right.
You're right, Frank. No, it's a tough position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, though, Shane.
Yeah.
Tough decision that you had several days to think about.
You had several days to decide you were going to vote Mike out,
seconds
right? What about how much time you decided to vote Mike out? Just keep running your mouth. Everybody's looking at what you really like right now.
No, Frank,
let those horns come on out, Ian.
Frank,
let them come out.
Frank.
I thought that they were taking advantage of you because you were a kid, but it turns out you're just trying to be sneaky.
No, that's not true. I'm not sneaky at all.
All right. Because it was really easy for you to vote against Mike, and it was really easy for me and Ash
it was really easy for me to vote against Mike because I cried all day.
And then you told him to get to
stepping.
stepping. You told him to get to stepping?
Yeah, I told him to get to
exactly.
stepping because he was freaking calling me a coward.
No, because you had it ready.
Because
you had it ready, and you expected it to happen like that. You were crying all day, and you were coming to me saying you felt bad that Mike was probably going home, but you really were guilty because you were voting against him. So I have no sympathy for you.
Well,
no sympathy.
Okay, well, good.
You don't need to get so loud about it, son.
Yeah, because that's how it was during the live show, too.
Well, that was a different scenario. You put me
it was
block.
a different scenario. Yeah,
you voted against Mike after he gave you $3,000 and gave you a key.
$3,000.
$3,000 that I passed up on.
This money is for you and any two players you choose to share it with.
Give it to them.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give Ian the $3,000.
Thank you, Mike.
And what do? You repay me by putting me up on the block and voting Mike out. You f*** me.
Well, me. I'm going to right
Well,
now.
actually, you yourself by putting me up on the block when you thought you can get me out.
If anybody in this house takes him to the end, they're a fool. You sit next to him in the final two, he wins 7-0.
That's probably the truth.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody
knows that.
Everybody knows that.
I'm not. If you say I've
come to everybody in this house and say nobody will probably take me to the final two. I have to win it to myself.
Exactly right. You're exactly right.
Yeah. So you're not telling anybody anything they don't know. I got this carrot costume on. I'm sitting here having a freaking toe-to-toe.
Yeah.
Vowed his allegiance to Brittany to the bitter end. Will his vote prove his loyalty? Hi, Ian.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Danielle.
Thank you, Ian. Brittany, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Brittany paid the ultimate price for a lot of the moves that I made in the game, and I feel really awful. Frank wanted to get me out, but couldn't, so he had to go for the next best thing, which is my best friend. And It hurts to see that. You are one of the best people that I have had the pleasure of meeting, and I consider it an honor that I've been able to have you in this house where you've been like an older sister to me. This season's true beauty has been evicted from the house. I will get that hairy orange beast. Thanks, Shanners. Thank you, Frank.
You got it, Bubba. Congrats, man.
Yes! I win HOH. I'm definitely in the top 6. And now I have the perfect opportunity to avenge Brittany's eviction and make sure that the people that were responsible for her leaving leave themselves. Who wants to see my HOH room? Here we go. Snaky. Awesome shirts. Oh! Going into the HOH room, it's mine, and I couldn't be any more excited. I've been waiting all summer to move upstairs, and now's finally the time.
Ian, your mom is hot.
Oh, thanks.
Wow. I don't know if that's nice saying your mom's hot.
I think that's my brother and I. Oh! We're at the beach.
I wish I could rewind this game 2 weeks and I would be so happy for the kid. I'm sitting here, he's so elated and he's yelling yippee to himself.
Snaky.
But because I know he stabbed me and Mike in the back and I know it's a good possibility that I could be going up on the block, it's hard for me to get happy for him right now.
What is that?
Sure. Oh, it's bismuth. I crystallized this bismuth in the spring. If you heat up like a bismuth ingot, and then you pour it out of a crucible really slowly. It makes this really awesome stair-step rainbow thing. Yes! Swagger.
What the heck is bismuth?
It's an element. I think it's number 83 on the periodic table.
What element is this?
Bismuth. Yeah, it's really cool.
So I have no idea what this rock thing is in Ian's room, but because the HOH likes it, everyone in the room's gotta like it. So guess who's the new member of the Bismuth Club? Right here, this kid.
What is it used for?
What's in Pepto-Bismol?
Really?
Trace amounts, yeah.
What is this?
That's why it is Pepto-Biz.
Really?
B-I-S, Bismol. Yeah, it's an organo-bismuth that's in Pepto-Bismol. Bismuth is also used to give fireworks green coloring. Those are the 2 big uses I can think of. Bismuth is probably one of my favorite elements. Really cool. Sweet.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really excited about the Quack Pack being back together, and now we just have to have a quick meeting so I can fill them in about what I'm thinking about for nominations. Yeah, you're sitting on Snaky's tail.
I talked to Ian a little bit about the Quack Pack and us just making sure we're solid.
It's good. The reason this team was assembled was because it has multiple strengths.
Agreed.
I mean, that was my plan. My alliance needs to have multiple different strengths.
You got brains here, you got both endurance, physical. Dan's got the social.
Who are we putting up?
Frank and Jen.
Okay.
This week we have the votes. Should be pretty good. We get rid of one of those 2.
Even though I've sworn to Frank that I'd take him to the final 2, it doesn't matter in this game.
Can one of you throw me my pants?
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not wearing much.
Everything that I swore on, I hold near and dear to my heart. And those are the exact same reasons that motivate me to be in this house and do what I have to do to stay alive. And while I don't take it lightly having to break a word to someone that I swore on my wife, it's what I have to do to benefit her and me in the long run.
We might not have Brittany anymore, but the Quack is back. And we're going for Frank and Jen.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Right.
Quack, 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 quack.
Yes, come in. Hey, Carrot. What's up, bub? How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Just maybe wanting to see where your head was at. Now that Ian's HOH, I've kind of burned that bridge a little bit. So I'm going to have to throw a rope and try to swing over and see if I can't somehow talk him into not putting me up on the block.
I mean, I'd sweat a little bit.
Huh?
I'd sweat a little bit.
What do you mean?
I mean...
If you were me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I would.
Yeah.
You got to find somebody to work with going forward.
Now that Britt's gone, my obvious pair, is gone.
Yeah. Right now, the only person I feel like I can trust is Jen.
Right.
I'd much rather have a second person that I can trust. And right now, you might trust a couple people to tell you the truth, but you can't really trust them to not make a move on you the first chance they get.
That's the thing is the one person that I trusted unconditionally is now gone.
Yeah, but it was the same thing.
And it's the same thing for you. The 2 people you trusted unconditionally.
Well, there were 3 people I trusted unconditionally.
This is true.
I need Ian to get over the fact that I just sent Brittany home. We're not here to make friends. He needs to try to buddy up with me so that we can try to make a run at this thing. Because if not, he's not going to make it to the end. I wish you would have realized that Mike and I had your back way more than they did.
I know.
I know whatever they told you kind of got to your head a little bit. But Ian, I would have rolled all the way to the final 2 with you, no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
I never close any doors in this game. Don't ever think just because we got heated at each other once that I'm not somebody who can forget all that. Because as far as I'm concerned, there's no harm, no foul. We're both still here.
That's true. We are. That's very true.
And I mean, just like how Mike was my closest ally and Brittany was your closest ally, they're both gone, and we've got to find somebody that we can trust.
That's true. We really do, don't we?
Next week, I might not be able to play HOH, but like you obviously would probably like to have me right on your side playing in POVs.
Your biggest selling point right now is the fact you can't play next week. There's some really good arguments to keeping Frank around. Last week, Frank took a punishment in the veto competition that requires him to sit out of next week's HOH competition. So he's not any threat to the Quack Pack at the immediate moment.
I wanted to just have this little heart-to-heart with you, see that I'm telling you the truth and that you have no worries about me going forward.
If I decide to work with Frank, I could just as easily put Joe up on the block. I'm definitely tempted to keep Frank's interest in mind, let him slide this week, and maybe position myself well in this house. Oh man, being HOH is not easy.
You awake? No, I just want to check in, see what's going on with you.
Nominations are coming up real quick, and I gotta touch base with my best friend Ian to make sure no one's got his ear and that Ian is on board to target Frank this week.
My only thing is, do we want to get rid of Frank or Jen?
It's kind of your call.
No, it's not.
I mean, if you want to solidify the Quack Pack, you know, we're going to do whatever's best for the group.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if we ultimately come to the group consensus that it's better to take a swing at Jen since Frank can't play next week anyway,
yeah,
I think that might not be a bad call.
I don't think so.
My only concern is Frank, like, he's a freaking meat shield. He's good to have here because he pisses people off.
Do you think we're going to need 2 shots at him, though?
I really am torn. I definitely don't want to nominate Frank. I don't know if it would be the best thing for my game to do so. I think he deserves a week off as well. I definitely can't nominate any Quack Packers, so it might have to be Jen and Joe.
If Frank makes it to the end, are you kidding me?
Oh, God. Hey, everyone. It's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction. I'll pull the first key. That person is safe. That person will pull the next key, and so on and so forth. I have nominated you, Frank, and you, Jen, for eviction. Frank, you're a phenomenal competitor in this game, and I downright respect you for it, but you're a huge threat, and that is definitely an issue that I have to look at going down the line. Jen, you have played a remarkable social game so far and are also a threat, and I just have to keep these types of considerations in mind when moving forward. And nothing personal, just strategy. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. These nominations are 99% strategy and 1% vengeance. Even though I like Frank a lot as a person, he's a really strong player and we may need 2 shots in order to get him out of the game. So I have to take a swing at him this week. People might think that these nominations are vengeance, but they're really not. They're almost all strategy. Frank is a strong player, and if he were to veto himself down, then just send Jen out the door.
Just because nominations don't find Joe sitting on the block, it's imperative that I go speak with Mr. Ian and find out kind of what the agenda is rolling forward.
What's up?
In this house, you can't take more than 5 seconds to take a deep breath before you're already planning something else or working on your next move.
If I was to win it, just leave it the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So basically we just don't want Frank to win it, really.
Yeah.
What it boils down to.
Anybody but those two, because you would go up as a replacement. During the HOH competition, I made a deal with Shane that would guarantee Shane and Danielle would not be nominated or be replacement nominees.
As long as you give me your word, Danny and I are safe.
You and Danny are safe.
No back doors.
No back doors.
All right, congrats, Ian.
I'm all nervous.
I wouldn't be. We would have the votes anyway.
Frank is my target. If Frank or Jen pulls themselves off the block with the veto, I have to put Joe up. I simply don't have any other options.
All right, brother.
Good luck, bud.
Thanks, man. Let's kick this out.
This and this were on the bed, and it was like so.
That's awesome.
You would appreciate it. It was like that.
That's really cool. Hey, can I ask you about something?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you about my brother-in-law Pierce. He had really bad OCD.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have that or no?
Mm-hmm.
His thing is he never wanted to take medication for it. He just found ways to deal with it.
either.
My brother-in-law has OCD, and I think Ian has the same thing. And I kind of want to find out how he really deals with this in the house, because I know it's not an easy thing to deal with, and he's done such a good job.
Well, you know how I am with the hammock. Is I like to constantly move, and you can see I have kind of like a
you bounce back and
bounce to it. That's what it is.
Have
That's
you been
how
diagnosed with OCD?
I would say ADHD, and I just need to be in motion at all time.
You have extra energy or whatever. How did you figure out how to deal with it?
I listen to music and like move on a rocking chair.
What do you feel like if you're not moving?
It's almost like there's something inside that like rattles back and forth, and it's like move in order to accommodate it. It's really nice that Dan is someone in the house that I can open up to, and he actually cares. I definitely have all my life felt like I had something in me that kind of rattles around like an extra energy, but that's the way that I was engineered, and I embrace that, and I'm okay with it.
Am I bugging you?
No.
All right, cool. Boy, just won the veto. It's time for you to earn your Renegade stripes. Listen, when I made this pudge before, it's Renegades to the end. Are you into the end?
I'm into the
You'll
end.
take me to the final two. I'll take you to the final two. Let's do it. Let's go.
The shower.
It's time to run this house.
I have a final two deal with Frank, Ian, and Danielle, and none of them know about each other. The last time I played Big Brother, I played a very honest game. I was loyal to one person. Everyone knows that. This time around, I've had to change up my strategy, and I have to do whatever it takes to win.
Alright. So, we gotta figure this stuff out.
To make it seem like I'm still working with Frank and Jen, I'm gonna have to use the veto on Jen and take her down, because if I don't, they're probably gonna sell me out. So I needed to make Ian feel that he was making this veto decision with me, so I have all my angles covered.
So if I don't use it, now I'm stay the same.
Jen will stay, Frank will go.
The other option is we take Jen down, and then you put Joe up, right?
Risky, but okay.
So it's Joe and Frank.
Last option, we pull Frank down. Since Frank can't play in the HOH competition next week, maybe taking Frank off the block isn't such a bad idea, since he'll be a sitting duck next week too. Big roll of the dice.
I'd say that's probably the least likely to happen though, wouldn't you?
If you pull Jen down, I can act mad about it. So that way it looks like we're not working together. I have to act like I'm really pissed off about it.
Which isn't a bad thing, you being pissed off.
Oh yeah, and if we just keep them the same, what do you think she would do?
She'd probably be pissed at me for not using it on her. gonna have to have a big talk with Jen then and make the spiel that I owe her one. And you're 1,000,000% gonna put Joe up, right?
Yes. I
So
mean,
really-
you have the perfect excuse. I can just say, for no other available option. I'm sorry, Joe.
I'll cover our bases with Jen.
Yeah.
This is great. Ian thinks it's his idea to take Jen off the block, but it's really mine. My master plan is working. Ian, since I've just vetoed one of your nominations for eviction, you're gonna have to name a replacement nominee.
Dan, you continue to stir the pot and surprise me. You play with fire yet again. But for lack of no other option, I've decided to nominate Joe.
Frank, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Part of me feels really bad about sending Frank home. Obviously, I like Frank a lot, but the reality of the situation is he was my biggest threat to winning that $500,000. We've had our ups and downs in this game. We worked together against each other, and ultimately I had to make some decisions that I felt were best for my game. You are the ultimate threat to me or anybody else winning this thing. That's why I had to send you home. Really sorry, man. Pete.
Listen to me. I would map this up as a pawn. I'm telling you, that's the only way we cover the renegades. Joe's going home.
Dan wants to put me up as a pawn. I immediately start to freak out because if the wrong person gets the veto and I'm sitting on the block at the end of the night, I could very well be going home in 6th place, and then I would not be happy with Dan at all.
Just gotta calm down. All right. Let me talk to him. Okay. Well, no. Listen, I need you to. You gotta be on board for me. You gotta be on board, dude. You gotta trust me.
In this game, there's no hard feelings. Joe, I have to nominate you. And Ian, sorry, buddy. You haven't been nominated yet. You gotta feel it.
Even though Dan tells me I'm a pawn, I think he should have just put up Jen and Joe because Joe doesn't win anything. I'm thinking that he just made a really foolish decision.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Sorry, it's tough to do.
Yes! Congratulations, Ian. You have won the power of veto. You have just a few minutes to decide if you're going to use it.
Not a hard decision,
I think
Julie.
we all know the answer.
Winning that veto was the best feeling I've ever had in my whole life. To know that I was not going home on the double and I would live to sleep another night in here.
Ian, as the winner of the power veto, you may remove yourself or your fellow nominee from the chopping block, or you may leave the nominations in place. So Ian, please stand and give us your decision.
Bruised my hand to do it. I'm gonna take myself off the block.
It's official. With 2 votes to evict Joe, Joe will be leaving the Big Brother house tonight. But let's see how Ian votes. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Joe.
Joe, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
People who ever play this game leaves.
Do you think that was the right move? No. You should have put Jen out. Why do we send out the weaker person that's less likely to win women?
I'm definitely frustrated with Dan because first he puts me up as a pawn, he puts my life in this game at risk, and then he wastes his HOH on getting Joe out when there's definitely a stronger floater left in this game, being Jen.
I mean, blind faith, but...
Ian, your ball landed in day 32, giving you 2 penalty points. Shane, your ball landed in day 30, giving you 4 penalty points.
I did it.
Ian, congratulations. You're the new HOH, buddy.
Come on over and get your HOH key.
Thanks, Dan.
Woo! I can't believe that I actually got to the Final Four on Big Brother. It's a dream come true. You were right there with me. You were right there with me. You know that.
went boop, and then it went backwards. Are you making nominations, you think? Oh, no. I know you put me up before.
I know. I'm gonna have to think hard.
I've never did you wrong.
I know.
Even when
There's people here that have nominated me. You have not. You're gonna put it up too. I don't know. You put me up last time, so to keep up appearances.
One of the Quack Packers is gonna have to go on the block this week as a pawn against Jen. Dan and I do have a solid final 2 deal as the new Renegades, but I may need to nominate him in order to conceal that from the rest of the house.
Guess what, Ian? I'm not cool with that, and I'm gonna come up with some crazy plan to make sure you actually don't follow through with it.
Congrats, man. Final Four.
It's like the dream to say you're in the Final Four in this show. I mean, now I've gotten to the level where I could come back and coach even.
Yeah,
That's
for
nuts.
sure.
That's insanity.
I just wanted to talk to you for a minute, but
just get this in tune.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like at this point, it's such a gamble for me to go up.
Ian has to put up a Quackback member, and I'm the easy choice because I just nominated him and he wants to cover up our Hidden Renegade Alliance. But guess what, Ian? I'm gonna bend your mind and keep myself off the block this week.
So what are you suggesting?
I think it should be Jen and Shane.
A hard thing to explain is, hey, why isn't Dan going up? Because he put you up. He played with your life. Why aren't you doing that to him?
Who do we have to convince of that? Like, Danielle and Shane are gonna understand. You know what I mean? Like, it's just...
Jen, maybe.
But does it really matter?
What am I gonna say? How do I justify putting her up and not putting you next to her?
You say that Shane's a better competitor than I am. I mean, you don't have to say better than me, but Shane, you're the toughest competitor left in this house.
Do I put up Dan and try and hide the alliance so that we're not targeted? Or do I play it safer and put up Shane? It's definitely a tough call. No matter who I put up, there's always the chance you could go up anyway.
I guess it all depends on, like, how much value you put on, like, what we got. You know that it's Renegades, death before dishonor.
Hey everybody, it's time for the nomination ceremony. This is the nomination ceremony. One of my duties as head of household is to nominate 2 people for eviction. I will pull the first key, that person is safe. That person will pull the next key, and so on and so forth. I have nominated you, Shane, and you, Jen, for eviction. Obviously, this decision was not easy to come to. What I would like to reiterate is that the veto is really what counts, and I want everybody to go out there and play hard, and I trust that all of us will. So with that, the nomination ceremony is adjourned. Sorry. I did think a lot about this decision, and I just decided that it would not be in my rational best interest to give a couple both of the votes this week. So I am going to nominate Danielle. Sorry.
Jen, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Quack, 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 quack. Okay, we did it, guys.
Oh my god. We did it. We did it, guys.
As assumed, the Quack Pack mission was accomplished, and it's pretty obvious, I think, where things are gonna go. It's gonna be 2-on-2. We got the Couple Alliance, which is Danielle and Shane, versus the Renegades, which is myself and Dan. Final 4.
I've nominated you, Ian, and you, Dan, for eviction. Only reason I've got y'all are all in the Quack Pack with me. I can only save one person. You both backdoored me. You know I love you both. I'm really sorry. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Sorry, no, it's fine. You don't worry. Being nominated by Danielle, it's not the end of the world. The veto is going to be what counts this week, and all 4 of us know that. It's win or go home. Danielle winning the veto means that the nominations probably aren't going to change. Either Dan's going home or I'm going home, and neither of those situations is good for me.
You're up.
I'll keep it short and sweet. I'm really shocked that just happened, but Dan, if you would give me your vote tonight, I'd really appreciate it. Shane, you're a great dude. Excellent guy. Danielle, beautiful. Dan, excellent mentor. Quack, quack.
Thank you both. Just a reminder, the evicted house guest will have only a few moments to say goodbye, gather his belongings, and walk out the front door. Dan, please stand. Well, you are standing at the head of the room, and you are facing the nominees. So go ahead and cast the sole vote to evict.
All right, Danielle, look in your hands and look up. Real quick, Shane, you're a heck of a competitor. Ian, you're an equal competitor. Both of you guys got a great shot to win this game. But day 1, I entered this game, and I had to get blood on my hands on day 1. And every week it's been piling up. And now I'm up to blood in my elbows. And at this point in the game, I think back to the jury house. And I think of Joe, and I think of Jen. And they told me there's something big in this house. You're going to have 1 shot to break up. And this is that shot. So Shane, I'm sorry I have to evict you.
Holy hell. Dan hoodwinked Danielle basically into voting out her boyfriend, and I'm still here. You know, what happened out there was pretty ugly, but I'm still here, so thank you, Dan. What? I can't believe I'm still here. I have a 1 in 3 shot at winning Big Brother. It was my dream to come here, and I still have a chance to win. I can do this.
Right before Shane was evicted, I made a deal with Ian and said, look, Ian, if you want to stick around in this game, you're going to have to do something for me. You're going to have to drop from this first part of this final HOH.
I'm on my way out the door, and Dan here is including me in his plans. I'm extremely willing to go along with what he says, because if he manages to keep me here, I kind of owe him one.
Right after that, I told Danielle that I made a deal with Ian and that he was going to drop from the first part of the HOH. Dan, better not get struck by lightning.
I know that I'm definitely going to throw this part of the HOH competition, so I'm definitely waiting for the most opportune time to throw it.
I can't do this much more.
Big Dipper.
Congratulations, Ian. You won the 6 minutes and 4 seconds.
I'm really relieved that I won because I'm guaranteed to play in part 3, I'm guaranteed to face off against Dan, and I am one step closer to being able to control my own destiny.
Did it. Just
50 grand.
Oh my God, I'm gonna kill you.
Dan, what was that all about?
What?
Why were you just celebrating?
I don't know.
I'm not talking to that.
Yeah, you do. Dan.
What?
If you seriously think that Ian's taking you to the final two, you're crazy. Because I know he's taking me.
Why would you think he's taking you?
Because he said that it's not true. He said, yeah.
Yes, I am playing it. Just knock it off.
What are you talking
Pissed
about?
at you for saying 50,000. I'm not.
Did you make a deal with him?
No, I don't.
Ian,
Stop
I
it.
swear on my life,
Stop
if
it.
you take him to the final two, I will taint the jury. I will not vote for you. I will have Shane and I'll tell Ashley everything that has come out of your mouth.
I didn't say anything bad about Shane.
No, but I will make sure Shane doesn't vote for you if you take somebody like that.
Danielle yelling at me like that's just not good sportsmanship at all. If she thinks that I'll take her to the end because she threatens me, then that's completely false. I don't respond to threats.
Feelings are hurt. She's gonna thank the jury and tell all them not to vote for me. I think you just won yourself $500,000 for that.
I told you. Cut her, I don't care. She's being a baby.
The fight actually worked. Ian's afraid that Danielle is going to taint the jury.
I wish you wouldn't have done that in front of her.
Sorry, dude.
All I have to do now is convince Ian to throw the third and final part of the HOH to me, which means I still can stab him in the back.
So if you win and you vote her out, then she's gonna do that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna throw it. I'm risk averse. You need to behave yourself though, because I can't be dealing with that guy.
And you got it right, Ian. There is no reason to go on to question 6. Because, Ian, congratulations. You are the final head of household. But Ian, you have a big decision to make. By deciding whom to evict tonight, you're also deciding who will stay and sit next to you when you face the jury later tonight. This, Ian, is a $500,000 decision. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Then please stand and cast your vote to evict.
Guys, as you know, it makes me physically ill that I have to choose between two quack packers. Danielle, you're the sweetest person I've ever met in my life, but I have to honor my commitment to Dan, so I vote to evict Danielle. Sorry.
It's official. Danielle.
Sorry.
You are the last person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Ashley, what is the first question from the jury?
Hey, Ian.
Hey, Ashley.
Hi. Okay, so you took credit for creating the Quack Pack.
Yes.
Do you think that you made your own decisions, or did you just do what the group wanted you to do?
No, I made my own decisions throughout the entire time with the Quack Pack. Part of me making that Quack Pack alliance was so that I could put my destiny into my own hands. So that's what I did. I didn't take what was given to me. I just took my destiny into my own hands.
I would totally disagree with that, but you didn't ask me the question.
Thank you, Dan. Jen, you're up.
All right, Ian.
Yo.
I don't respect snitches in the game. Why should I award you $500,000 when you were playing Boogie, Frank, and me while in the Quack Pack?
Well, when I made the Quack Pack, I definitely had to go against my original alliance. But when that reset hit, I just wanted to take fate into my own hands. So I just tried to get the information that I could, sent it the right way, and used it to my advantage.
Thank you, Ian. All right, thank you, Dan. Brittany, your question?
Ian, this one's pretty simple for you to answer. Why do you think you deserve to win over Dan?
I deserve to win over Dan because I took my fate into my own hands. I was one of the few players that just didn't take the alliance they were given from the start, and I decided to build my own destiny. Dan, he worked with Danielle as given, and he stabbed a lot of people in the back, which I played a slightly cleaner game.
Danielle, because you were just evicted, you get a chance to ask One question to either finalist.
Ian.
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did you know that Dan had a final 2 deal with me and that he was really going to take me instead of you?
I was not aware of that fact, and I really hope that's not true because he gave me his grandfather's gold necklace as collateral if he evicted me. So, he's not only lying on the Bible, but on the cross as well. So there you go, Danny.
Danielle, you were right. I would have taken you to the end because you were my player. So, I would never turn my back.
There you go.
Ian.
Yeah, his
Dan.
cross, his grandfather's cross.
Gentlemen, men, in just a few moments, you'll each have a chance to make a final statement to the jury. Ian, Dan, it is now time for the jury to cast their votes. But before they do, you each have a chance to tell them why you deserve to win Big Brother. Ian, you're first.
All right. Well, I've never not winged a speech, so I won't do any differently tonight. Dan, after hearing what I just heard, I'm fairly disgusted with you. I was going to keep this very nice and not talk you down, but I am going to have to lay into you a little bit now.
I understand.
So to start, I would like to highlight my competition wins. I've had 4 HOHs and held the power of veto twice. Dan has 1 apiece. I have a much better poker hand if we were playing Texas Hold'em. Next, I would like to say that Dan started this game with 3 lives and expended 2 of them within the first few weeks. I've had 1 life the whole time, and I've made it here to the end without losing any. Dan has backstabbed all of you, including almost backstabbing me after giving me his grandfather's cross. I've played this game with 3 things: probability, statistics, and a little bit of heart. I covered my bases when I needed to, I made smart decisions for myself, and I controlled my own destiny in this game, up until the last HOH. Dan?
Thank you, Ian. Welcome back to the season finale of Big Brother. After 75 days and 31 competitions, it is finally time to crown the winner of Big Brother. Ian, Dan, I'm about to reveal the jury's votes. The winner will receive $500,000 and the runner-up, $50,000. One at a time, I will pull the keys from the box, revealing whom each juror chose to win Big Brother. You will need at least 4 votes to win. Danielle has cast her vote for Dan to be the winner of Big Brother. Shane's vote goes to Ian to be the winner. Jen's vote goes to Ian to win Big Brother. 2 votes Ian, 1 vote Dan. Joe has put his vote for Ian to be the winner of Big Brother.
Thanks, guys.
Frank's vote goes to, congratulations, Ian. You are the winner